Thank you for tuning in. This is After the Beep, which is an unconventional narrative in that it's partially told through voicemails, which is wonderful. And yeah, I remember the technology so well. I also remember having a teal beeper, which I was very proud of. And it once saved me from a really bad blind date. I was seeing Titanic and the guy was, just so terrible. I had my dad beep me with a 911 because he needed me to quote unquote babysit and I could leave. Anyway, that's a little bit of my dating history. Anyway, we gathered some suggestions in the before time of 90s references, which is going to be our suggestion. The choices are Beanie Babies, Zima, God, Stussy hats, Jinko jeans, all of which, and As If. So I'm going to let the cast weigh in for a second because they're all great. We did do a Beanie Babies foundation the other day, or I would say yes to that. But I do remember drawing the Stussy hats. Okay, I think everybody remembers the prototypical clear party beverage Zima. As you remember, I don't remember the commercials where it's like Zima. Anyway, that's the suggestion we're taking for today. So without further ado, we're going to do After the Beep. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. You've reached the mailbox of Hubert Cambridge, the leader of the intern program here at the Zima manufacturing plant. I have been waylaid by an illness that has left me in the hospital, which is why I haven't shown up to the Zima facility for the past several days. I apologize for any inconvenience this has caused you. I have gotten many of your voicemails already, and expect that on this particular answering machine that I am recording this message on, I will receive many more. If you are ready to proceed to the next level of your employment, I apologize that I am not able to be there in person, as I am deathly ill in the hospital and have only, in fact, managed to record this message by sneaking out of my hospital room. The doctors do not know that I am gone, and they are actively searching for me. So I will not be able to respond to any of your voice messages very quickly. But know that eventually I will hear them, and I will respond to them. Remember the Zima motto, Zima is life, as you go about your daily duties in the Zima manufacturing facility. Oh, that's not the right color that should be. All right. Hubert out.
Good afternoon, Mr. Cambridge. It's Candy Porter. I work in accounting and sometimes in the manufacturing plant when you let me. It's my favorite thing. I love working with my hands and drinking the Zima. I don't, I'm just kidding. I'm not. But don't fire me because I am planning to celebrate your return. I don't believe you're going to die. I know people say I'm in denial because you're deathly ill or whatever, but I believe in miracles. You know what I mean? Like I do a lot of manifestation chants and I meditate and I'm doing this thing called yoga. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's like this thing where you get into all kinds of different shapes and get in touch with your spiritual side. And what I've learned is that you can heal your body. And I really believe that if you just like do what they call a downward facing dog, I guess, just look at your dog and see what he does when he puts his butt in the air. If you do that, you can probably heal your illness. You haven't really told us what your illness is, so I've made a few guesses. I think you ate something bad and you just have a really bad stomach ache. I believe that you cut your finger chopping vegetables, or I believe that you are like a hypochondriac, and I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm just saying that are illnesses really real? I mean, I believe in you, Mr. Cambridge. I believe you can get better. And also, I'll be waiting here. I made some cookies and I have them in the break room, so I hope you can eat them. Get well soon.
Hey, Hugh. It's Meg down in the computer office. Yeah, I'm not saying I read your emails. I have some ethical standards. I'm just saying, I really hope you do get well soon. I'm sure you're feeling absolutely terrible. But no, Hugh, the real thing I wanted to talk about right now is we have got to get this thing straightened out with the internal company emails, because there are these people who have not figured out how to use email yet. I mean, we should not have allowed them to have a reply all function. I mean, it's bad enough when it's like Ron emails and tells everybody about why he's going to be on vacation next week. And then every single other person in the company has to chime in and say, oh, have a great time. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, I wish my vacation were coming up soon. Can we please turn that off? I am going through the proper method of asking you first, because you are in charge of this company. Because if it were up to me, I would have already turned it off. But I'm doing you the courtesy of asking first. Please, can we turn off the reply all? I do not want to know about all these people's parties or vacations or why exactly they called in sick today or whatever. Because, I mean, if I really wanted to know, I'm in the computer department. They're doing this over email. I could find out if I want. Get well soon.
Hey, Hubert, it's Lester Cross. You know, the delivery guy that you hired and then didn't show up to welcome me to the company? Yeah, that's the one. So, I got this series of documents about a launch party for a new flavor of Zima that's apparently getting shipped out worldwide. The Cherry Cannonball Burma Blast. It's a lot of planning and a lot of paperwork that I really could have used some of your help with. But, you know, that's fine. That is absolutely fine. I am very cool with just doing everyone's job for them, because that's what I'd have to do in my family as well. Is the email service you use totally secure, by the way? Because I feel like a lot of the details that I've mentioned in emails back and forth with you just seem to be common knowledge among the company now. And especially Meg seems to be bringing up a lot of those details and then just sort of sending sly looks at me. I'm a little worried that she's looked into more of my personal information than I would like anyone to know. You know, Hubert, you and I go back. I have my secrets that I do not want getting out. Not everyone is bad in the office, though. I'm not complaining about everyone. You know, I like some people. I like Candy. I like the workout routines that she's been introducing to everyone. Really feel like the yoga, downward dog, upward dog, sideways dog routine has really improved my, lumbar flexibility. And, of course, there is Ron, who seems to be incredibly rich and is constantly taking vacations. I see him every couple weeks, and I'm not sure how he maintains his job, but he's a lot of fun when he actually is around the office. And of course, there's Sharona, who has the largest hairdo I have ever seen. I think it might go a solid 3 feet out on either side of her head, and seems to believe in actual witch magic, which is interesting. I'm not sure I've met anyone else who believes in that before, but good for her. I suppose they're not all bad. They're not really all bad. But I would appreciate some clarification on the launch party, as that is coming up very soon, and there is a lot of paperwork that is still left to do. All right? Hoping you get better. Goodbye.
Hey Hugh, it's Alba. I take it you haven't gotten any of my faxes because I'm calling you again. I'm really sorry. I don't want to rant on your voicemail, but I told you my Burma Gap Year story in secret. Cherry Cannonball was a personal experience to me, and you have made it into a flavor. That is really messed up, Hugh. And what's up? You didn't even tell me. I was going to show up to the launch party, none the wiser, being reminded of one of the most shocking, terrifying, isolating points in my life. You know I already don't fit in here, and I shared that with you. Lester's out of control. He's trying to find sense in everything that's happening with this launch party, and he is sniffing around, and I don't really want to have to tell him the true story as to what happened to me in Burma and why it was a blast. So all I want to know is, why can we not just tweak it a little bit? I know the launch is coming up, but I just am not comfortable with sharing that much of my life with these people. Please just give me a call back, send a flare up, smoke signals, anything. Get me on my pager. I just need this to be buried, please.
Hey, Cambridge. Hey, hope you're doing fine. Hope you're alive. So Camby, I was on a vacation last week in Hawaii. I think I haven't told you about my Hawaii vacation. So I had lots of fun. I was at the beach. I am tan with my neck. That's my neck, and it was amazing. I wish that you were there, but you weren't, and you are not even you won't be at the launch party. That's terrible. So the thing is, I really thought that the cherry blast flavor isn't that good, but it's a success. It's like it's gonna be a success, right? I told them that I think mint and honey will go along, and one of these days Mountain Dew will come with these, and it will be named as electric or something. I'm telling you, Mountain Dew will go with my idea. And I don't even work at Mountain Dew. I work at this Zima. So I hope you get well. And oh yeah, next week I will be taking a trip to Paris, and I will be watching the Eiffel Tower, of course, from down below. Like, and I will show you the pictures when you come back. All right.
Hello, Daddy Hubert. It's me, Sharona. I'm sure by now you figured out that the illness you're feeling is a gift from moi. You don't cross a witch, okay? You just don't. It's bad policy. I don't even know why you did it, but all of a sudden I'm hearing about having a blast in Burma with Alba. And I'm thinking to myself, I've been betrayed. But it's too late because I'm already spearheading the entire lunch party. I mean, I'm running point on every decision. And Daddy Hubert, if you don't play according to my rules, well, maybe I'll take all of our secrets over to the competitors like Smirnoff Ice or Mike's Hard Lemonade. Also, that Meg is wandering around muttering about email. I'm like, girl, get on AOL or Sierra Online and like play me at Red Baron like chess or whatever. You know, I'm like, I don't understand why she's like so upset, but she is. And why is Ron even working if he's so rich? Soon we're going to be friends because now that you've let this thing go, well, I'm not going to waste it waiting.
Mr. Cambridge, it's Candy Porter in accounting and sometimes manufacturing. Listen, I came up with an idea. Miss Sharona Lerman doesn't really like it. I've been AOL chatting with her, but I made the biggest Zima bottle you can possibly find. I made it on my own with my own 2 hands. I even made the bottle, the glass bottle in my glass thing in the basement that I have. I make my own glasses. It's really good. I've already had some, as you can tell. Listen, Ron and I, he were planning something. Okay, he brought some stuff back from Hawaii, like a Hawaiian lady, and I'm gonna like put her in the middle of the party. I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna surround her with Zima because Zima is life, and I bought some t-shirts for everybody. And I know you're sick, but on the front it says Zima is life, and on the back it says Mr. Hubert Cambridge needs life, because you're dying. So it's going to be great. Everybody's going to be manifesting you to get better. Ms. Sharona said something about she knows a lot about your illness, and it kind of creeped me out a little bit. So I'm sending her good vibes. Okay. I'm going to just I'm putting her in the light because I really don't. I think there's like a darkness about her that kind of scares me, but intrigues me. I'm just intrigued by her. She seems really powerful, but in a really scary way. It scares me. I cry in the bathroom sometimes, but I'm okay. It's not about me. It's about you. Anyway, I'm going to chat with Meg and see if she can answer my chats on AOL because she's worried about the emails, but really email is scary. Chat is better. Get better, Mr. Cambridge. We miss you.
Hey Hubert, how's it going? I hope I'm glad to hear that you're doing a little better. And we're chugging along slowly. We had yet another reply all situation, and really I don't need to know the details of people's vet visits. And I don't need 15 people saying, can you not reply all? Why does it take people so long to figure out, hey, replying all to a reply all is just escalating the problem? This is not pouring water onto flames. This is pouring liquid oxygen onto flames. Speaking of flames, I am looking at the internet records of some of the employees, and that Lester. Alt.binaries.barney.dinosaur. On company time, on company bandwidth. You hire some really interesting people, I have to say. So, I suppose there ought to be a point to this call, but honestly, I'm starting to enjoy the reply alls because it's just so much fun seeing people freak out and panic about, here's more email. And then Sharona's comes up to me and says, hey, you could get an AOL account. And she claims to be a witch, and I respect her pagan leanings. But true magic is found in the Unix kernel. So anyway, so I assume you're not going to be back in time for this launch party shindig thing. I'm not cherry cordial, cannonball, barn blaster. What? Why not just call it cherry? I'm just saying. All right. Hope you're feeling better, and I will talk to you at some later point.
Look, Hubert, I know you're in the hospital and everything, but this paperwork is not going well. I really need your advice on this. There's a section on here where we gotta fill out the reason why the drink is called the Cherry Cannonball Burma Blast. The marketing department needs it for research. I don't even know why I'm the one doing this. I'm just the delivery guy, but hey, no one else is doing their job, it seems like. They're all just too busy replying all to email threads. I mean, I did kind of start that one by telling everyone how my vet visit went. My dog is fine. He tripped on a fence, tried to jump over a fence, kind of tripped on it, sprained his neck, and then a bunch of bees came over and started stinging him. And then he ran away from the bees and fell into a pond. The pond just sort of led into a river, and he got trapped in the aqueduct, and then got bit by a bunch of fishes. But he's fine now. It's cool. I've just been trying to get all of this stuff worked out. So in order to try to find out the reason why the drink is called the Cherry Cannonball Burma Blast, I started asking around the office, and the weirdest thing happened. I asked Alba if she knew, and she just stared at me with these eyes of like burning hatred and then ran directly out of the room. And then I asked Meg if she knew why that happened, and then she just sort of gave me this weird sly smile and started typing really fast on her computer. And okay, no one else is around, so I can tell you this. I think someone might have figured out that I'm a Barney fan, that I'm an adult Barney fan who goes to Barney conventions because I just love that big purple dinosaur so much. And he has my entire heart. And if it came out that I went to these conventions where I met you, Hubert, the Barney conventions we attend together, it would just ruin my reputation. No one would be able to look at me with a shred of respect again. And I think someone in this office knows because I just got a little Barney keychain left on my desk. Someone's threatening me, Hubert. I don't know who it is, but I'm worried for my safety and my future at this company. And I really just need to know why the drink is called the Cherry Cannonball Burma Blast. Okay, oh my gosh. Sharona just walked by me and she did this just like weird hand gesture at me and sorry, I got the worst rash. Hold on. I'm gonna have to call you back. This is so uncomfortable.
Hey, Hugh. Hey, buddy. I'm calling you from the car phone because it's getting very tense up there. Okay, so Sharona is just intermittently coming to my desk and staring at me. Just staring at me. And then she just gently wrote down on a piece of paper, Burma, kissed the piece of paper and slid it over to me. As I was reading it, she disappeared. I don't know what's going on, but I don't feel safe at my desk at this point. I also think that maybe we have just a few other people who might know a little bit more about the Burma situation than I would like. So, just if you can, awaken from your coma or wherever it is you are, and maybe just look at stop. Or, I don't know, just ballpark. Maybe we can just call it Cherry.
I know you can't see me, but I want you to know that I'm wearing a very intimidating mask. It's very intimidating. And I look like a total scary witch right now because, I'm sorry, it's Sharona. I'm Sharona, hi. Because I'm menacing your entire workforce and I'm doing it on purpose. I'll tell you why. B as in burn, U as in ugh, hurts my feelings. R as in really? How could you? M as in my Hubert, no one else's Hubert. A as in I'm gonna get you. Burma. Whatever happened to make that cherry a blast? Believe me, it'll be the last cherry you ever last. Also, Lester, don't think I don't know. Now I'm a witch and I see all. So like, I'll just land on this note. I love you and you love me, but we're not a very happy family.
Hey, Cambridge, it's me again, Ron Pants. So I think that there has been going some office politics in our office. Like everyone is just staring at each other and they're not happy with each other. So I'm planning like a bonding trip, and I think that I will take everyone with me to Paris whenever I will go on for the vacation, and I will talk to anyone who it will require, and I will do it. So I hope you get well, and even if you don't, you are missing it, buddy. I I really think that everyone needs a break for this to just relax and feel like a company. We are like a good company. We are at Zima, and yeah. So get well soon, buddy, and I hope you recover. I'll see you. I'll show you the pictures if you don't come up. I'll show you the pictures with everyone in Paris. Like I will show you. I'll show it to them. Yeah.
So apparently Ron is taking us all to Paris on the date of the launch party. I just uncovered some documents in the giant pile of documents that is on my desk and no one else's desk for some reason, saying that the launch party is now being moved to somewhere else. There's like a party in Paris, and then there are more documents here saying that there's a connecting flight after Paris, and the bulk of the launch party is going to be in this place called Myanmar. What the heck? Where is Myanmar? I don't know what that is. Where are we all going? We're all going to be going to this place. I don't even know where it is. I don't know what this is. I don't know what's going on anymore. All I know is that these Barney keychains just keep accumulating on my desk, and I feel like something is closing in on me. I still can't get rid of this rash.
Sharona again, last time. I convinced with my witchly powers, like I got Ron to take us all to Paris and then Burma. Believe me, you'll never want to hear the word Zima or Burma or Myanmar or Cherry or anything ever again when I'm done with you. I mean it, Hubert. You crossed the wrong rhymes with Stitch.
It's gonna pray. It's gonna have my little
Oh, hey,
little Buddha.
Ken.
Sharona. Hi. Hello.
How are you? Are you excited to be here abroad in, I think, either Europe and or Asia? It's unclear to me where we are, but I like it. Are you trying, is that a talisman against me?
Yes, I'm protecting myself with a white light from you because you're a dark force. I know what you've done. The yoga has made me very psychic and intuitive. You're the one who made Mr. Cambridge sick.
Let me tell you something, Candy Porter. I was a young girl working in the secretarial pool, working my way up in the old-fashioned way, which means hard work and fast typing. and I caught the eye of the visionary Zima founder, Hubert Cambridge, and I fell in love instantly. I loved him. I gave him all the best I had. I gave him all my love and all my power. I treated him like a prince, but more like a king, more like an elderly king. And I loved him. And you know what he gave back to me?
Herpes?
Pretty much.
Oh,
Cherry
no.
Blast Zima.
That's even worse.
So you can see why I am quite justified in utilizing this and this, because I am a witch, but I am not a bad person. I am avenging myself upon those who have wronged me, because otherwise how's a girl supposed to get ahead in this world?
Sharona, I'm really glad that you told me your story, because it makes me feel sad that you had to go through that. It sounds like you just wanted love, and he didn't give you that. He
Well,
gave you
I wanted-
Zima.
That's right. A Zima that he named after some sort of alluring incident with Miss Alba.
I knew she was bad news. I could feel it in my bones.
And also, like, Meg is bad news because she doesn't like America Online and definitely won't like give me her AIM name.
I know. I've tried to chat with her and she just won't do it.
And also, she like keeps just sending the exact same Rickroll meme like over and over. And I'm like, you're the man now, dog. You can find something else.
It's so old.
So
Listen.
old.
I don't feel like I need these against you anymore. I feel like we're just one and the same, but different. Like I'm the light, you're a little bit darkness, but I see the light in you now.
Good
Love is
Candy.
good. I'm sorry for you, Sharona. I do studying spells as well. I'm not a witch like you. I just like stuff like that. So maybe we can do something together and make things right.
That would be amazing. And tonight is the night to do it. All I can
Yes.
say is meet me by the bonfire right before the unveiling.
You got it. Dun, dun, gonna meet her by the bonfire. Ah. Hello, Meg.
Hey there, Candy.
Been trying to AOL aim you.
I
Chat
know.
with you.
I don't do AOL. I mean, it's nothing personal. I like an operating system that I have some control over. And Unix, I know how it runs. AOL, that's a force of corporate darkness. And
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You don't know darkness.
ooh,
I'll show you darkness.
darkness is when you're typing your email and you're hit send, and all of a sudden your screen blanks out and then says core dump. That's darkness.
No. Darkness is even darker than that. Darkness is when your soul doesn't see any light because of fear and, dare I say it, witchcraft.
Uh-huh. So you're scared, I see.
I'm
I mean,
not-
I understand. Well, I mean, I can understand that. I know, I know the things that Mr. Cambridge has emailed to you.
I haven't read any of his emails.
Well, that's good, because some of the things that he's trying to talk you into, I mean,
What?
to be honest, I've been kind of tempted, I've been sitting back and just watching things develop, because it's kind of fun to watch. But it's one thing when you've got people going into reply all hissy fits, tedious, but after a while you realize it's entertaining and no one's really getting hurt, just embarrassed.
Well,
But
I think it's about time people get hurt around here. But I'll let you worry about the emails, Meg. Hey, Ron.
Hey, Candy. Hey, Meg. Oh, Candy got busy.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for arranging for all this trip. This is
Yeah.
really interesting. Getting
Yep.
finally getting some company benefits after working here for all this time.
I knew, Meg, that you would like it. This is that part of Paris where it looks exactly like Myanmar. That's exactly where you're standing at.
It feels very realistic. Yeah.
Yeah, I thank you. And you are enjoying, right? The food and you like,
The music is excellent, and all the like. I'm sure the unveiling is going to be quite dramatic, and I still don't get why we want to call this cherry explosion of doom in Burma shave, but
blast. Like,
hey, I'm not the marketing department. I'm IT, so.
and Meg, I'm sharing this with you.
Mhm.
I suggested these people that they should go with mint and honey. I told them that, but they didn't went with it. I am telling you, Mountain Dew will come with this idea. I can write it down. Mountain Dew will come
Yeah.
with it.
Oh yeah, I know you've suggested that idea to many people, and that sounds much more interesting than cherry, because I mean, Coke did cherry, Pepsi's probably tried to do cherry, Mountain Dew's probably going to try to do cherry. I mean, mint and honey, nobody's done that even in a regular soda, let alone a alcoholic soda. So why not?
You, Meg, you are really great. I really appreciate that you agree with my idea. Someone who has finally said yes to my idea.
What I really appreciate about you is that you are the one person who responds to the complaints about Reply All and only emails the original sender.
Thank you. I do email the original sender. Well, it's like I always get bored on the vacations that I am on, and I really feel like I should just be more specific. That's why I only mail to the sender, not reply all.
And I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. I mean, that makes me think like you are the person who I want to follow through this company, because.
Thank you so much, Meg. Meg, it's kind of weird. Would you like to grab my hand and have a little dance with me? I don't know.
I would love this music. It's really fun.
It's the place. I think it's Paris, right?
If you can't dance in Paris, where can you dance?
La la la. Oh. And I know Meg isn't that comfortable with dancing. Hey, Lester.
Hey there, Ron.
Hey, how's that itch? Is it good? And is it any good?
Oh, it's great. It's great. Listen. Some weird stuff is going on here. We're in the part of Paris that looks exactly like Myanmar,
Absolutely.
and we're in the middle of this crater. This crater as if a blast had gone off somewhere. Ron,
What's
Ron,
going off? Can you say that again, Lester, please? I didn't get you. I'm in the party mode. What's gone off?
it looks like a blast has gone off here, creating this
Oh,
crater that we haven't seen.
oh, see, it's funny, right? We have a flavor by its name, Cherry Burma Blast, Cherry Burma Blast, and there was a blast earlier here.
Ron, I feel like you're probably the only person left in this office, and that is saying a lot. Everyone, I mean, you're kind of weird, but everyone else is way more weird. I'm pretty sure Candy is a witch now, and Sharon is definitely a witch. And I saw Meg, a fly landed on her drink, and she just pointed at it and said, "Kill -9," and it dropped off.
Wow.
I feel like we're probably the only non-magic people left.
Oh wow. Don't you feel fortunate, Lester? Like we are working with these magical creatures who are like witches, who have like positive, negative energies.
I'm worried about the negative energies. Mostly. Like I feel like I'm in danger.
Absolutely. I'm-
Great party, right?
Hey, what's going on?
Great. Yeah, just having a super normal time.
Very normal.
Um,
Yes, definitely not trying to find out the secret of why this drink is called the Cherry Cannonball Burma Blast.
how would I know that? How would I know that? I
Oh.
mean, but like on like a completely different note, do you know when Ron's gonna give us our passports back?
I didn't even notice he took them. Oh my gosh, wait. It's not in my.
He's got them in his fanny pack. He said that we'll get them back at the end of the trip, but like, I don't know, just in case I need to duck out early, I don't know.
I don't know either. I thought Ron was the normal one among everyone. Oh, are you the normal one?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm the normal one.
Okay, phew.
Yeah. Aren't these guys all just a bunch of suspicious weirdos?
I know, right? I feel like one of them probably was behind whatever the original Cherry Blast was.
Oh man, it could be literally any one of them. Have you seen Sharona? She's basically a cat now.
Of course, because she's a witch and she can transform into things. I feel like I got to get out of here. But I don't even have my passport. Alba, will you help me?
Yeah, I can help you. I just need to keep a cool, low profile.
Yes, I am going to go and get a drink because drinks help us keep a low profile. We're just going to look totally normal. We're just going to look like we're getting drinks. But when we have those drinks, everyone's not going to be suspicious of us. And we are going to get out of this party and we're going to get back to the United States.
Yeah, you and me, man. Zima is live. Hi. Please don't leave me. Please don't.
Hello, Alba.
Hey. Fun.
Like
Like
I'm
a
an anonymous witch. You don't know who I am. I'm mysterious.
okay, all right. That's fine. I can buy that. You are mysterious.
Tell me about the Burma Berry Cherry Blast. Tell me what I want to know.
I will tell you what you want to know.
Okay, good. Because, like, yeah.
Wait, what's happening to me? What is happening?
Nothing's happening to you, Alba, except you're getting a comeuppance with the combined power of myself and some of my cool homegirls who are awesome. And like, and also some talismans. Are you getting a rash? I'm so sorry. Tell me about the Burma Blast.
It was 1992.
Yep.
I was on a holiday with my husband.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to leave it all behind. So I climbed up a cherry tree.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to hide there before I was going to hide there until he left. He had an open can of Diet Coke and a Mentos dropped out of my pocket from the tree above. I will not tell this, I will not tell this. It created a great blast that took out a great deal of the country now known as Myanmar. I was safe in my tree, but many perished. No, I can't! Stop it! Stop it right now!
So, like, wait a minute. At what part do you have sexual congress with my boy Hubert?
I never had sex with Hubert. What are you talking about? He's like a brother to me. That's why he's the only person who knew this about me until now.
Oh.
I know, he's crazy about you. I don't. Why would I want to get in the way of that? He keeps a picture of you in his wallet. He won't stop talking about you. He's always practicing how he's gonna hit you up and A online and like I don't know where you're getting this from, Sharona.
Well, I'm sorry, but when I get embarrassed, which I am right now, and I am so embarrassed, my typical course of action is to banish something to obscurity. So believe me when I say that within 5 years hence, nobody will ever utter the name Zima again.
No, come on, Sharona. Zima is life. Come on, Zima's not going anywhere. Zima is life.
now. Life is Smirnoff Ice.
Sharona, that's literally the craziest thing. I can't be here with you anymore. I can't.
Give this to Lester for me.
Well, you've reached, again, the mailbox of Hubert Cambridge, creator of Zima and soon-to-be corpse. The doctors have discovered that the rash that has been spreading throughout my body is completely incurable. And all the Zima that I've been drinking my entire life has really not helped. I guess I should have heeded the words to never be high on your own supply, but I really thought Zima was good for people. I thought it was good for me. I thought it was good for the world. It's my parting message to all of you. I just need to say, Sharona, I always loved you. Even when you cast curses on me, even when you demanded my affection and did not give much in return, I gave to you because I wished us to be together for all of our lives. And I feel like this is a curse that is killing me that you made right now because this is totally your style. And I forgive you. Alba, thank you for telling me about the horrific incident in Myanmar. I am sorry that I named the drink Cherry Cannonball Burma Blast after a traumatic incident from your past. But it just filled me with so much inspiration that I thought the world needed to know the emotions that can be spurred by a can of cherry Coke and a large explosion. You have always been like a sister to me, and I hope that you are able to forgive me for what I've done. Ron, don't know why I still employ you. You're extremely rich. You don't need this job. You always go on vacations. Really weird that you're part of this company, to be honest. Now I've got these voicemails saying that you've been stealing people's passports, and it's just really suspicious, my man. I feel like, you know what, I'm just gonna do this over the phone. You're fired, Ron. You can still call me with voicemails if you like, but you're definitely fired. Lester, you know, I appreciate everything you've been doing, but I need to tell you something too. I was never a fan of Barney. That was just you. I was just scouting the convention because it was, you know, sort of a marketing deal. We'd made a marketing deal with Zima and the Barney convention. You met me there. You just assumed I was into Barney, but I wasn't. I manipulated you because I thought that I needed to manipulate people because no one would ever connect with me on a real human emotional level because I am the CEO of Zima. And Candy, I've been trying some of the yoga techniques you described to me over the phone, and I'm definitely still dying, but it made me feel a little bit better. As you come into your magical power, seek out Sharona as a mentor. She's always been good to me, even when she killed me. I mean, that was kind of a bad thing, but otherwise, she's been very good to me. She'll be good to you too, as you discover your own magical abilities. Meg, I definitely started some of those reply all email chains, because honestly, I just think it's funny that people have to waste all their time replying all. Oh, it's good to be the boss. Now you can't even get me for it because I'm gonna be dead anyway. Oh, love dying. Only positive thing about dying. Cool. I've started coughing up Zima now. I think my blood is turning to it. For the last time, this is Hubert Cambridge. Goodbye.
Mr. Cambridge, it's Candy Porter. I'm so sorry you're dying. I would say don't go into the light, Carol Ann, but it looks like you're going into the light. I hope you're taking some Zima with you. I know I am. Zima for life. Zima is life. You have no more life. That's okay. That's okay because I believe in the afterlife. And me and Sharona, I can call her Sharona now instead of Miss Sharona because I'm just learning all of her ways. I'm not going to go into the darkness too much, only when necessary. Because sometimes you need some dark magic, you know, because sometimes this world is dark. But I'm here for the light and the Zima. I'll keep it alive even if it dies with you, Mr. Cambridge. Don't you worry. Zima is life.
Hey, Hugh. Really sorry to hear the bad news. First of all, though, I really am gonna ask you to it's still a secret to some people, and you've put it on your outgoing voicemail. So, like, if you get a chance in your final moments to maybe change that, that'd be dope. Still a very raw time in my life. I am glad I shared it with you. I feel like we got to share most things, so nobody's really looking at me the same in the office anymore. Like, even during Candy's like flexible Fridays where we all have to do yoga and Wiccan practice and sorcery, like for team building, I think my time here is probably finished, and I've got an offer from Smirnoff Ice, so I'm sure that now that your time is finished, you're not going to miss me. I guess I'll see you when I see you.
Hubert, it's Sharona. I am so sorry to hear about the mysterious witch showing up of all places in the part of Paris that looks like Myanmar and like cursing the company to obscurity in a really particularly decisive way that cannot be undone, that had nothing to do with me. I was off with Candy, okay? You could ask her if you want, because like we were off like just like hanging out and like thinking nice thoughts about you and like sending you a care package, which I didn't even end up sending you because like who cares, you're gonna die anyway. I loved you and I would have fought for you, but now like I'm going to Smirnoff Ice. Bye.
Hey, Cambridge. Now I hear that you have fired me. That's pretty bad. I was gonna show you pictures of my France Paris trip, and I steal passports. How do you think I get money for vacations? I get $5,000 per passport. All right, and now whenever I'll go on my next vacation, that is to Santorini, I will use this mask and I will get my pictures clicked, and I won't show it to you. Got that, Cambridge? This friendship is over. I think it was just one-sided. I am really mad at you, Ron. Oh, that's my name. And I'm really mad at you, Cambridge.
Well, Hubert, I guess this has all come to a head now. We have all managed to make it back into the United States somehow, even though Ron stole and sold our passports. And, look, I got another offer too. I got an offer to work at Mountain Dew. They come up with this new drink that's got honey and mint in it. It sounds amazing. Actually, it's way more creative than anything that we ever came up with. And I just have to finish out my job here, going through all of these documents. I did see that there is a document from you asking to rename the drink to just Cherry. Just Zima Cherry. Which I really wish you had sent before we did the launch party and all of... Okay, look. We're going to rename it, but then I'm leaving. I'm going to Mountain Dew. And I might also start learning some witchcraft because it seems like everyone else is into it, so I might as well be too. Bye. Forever.
Hey, Hubert, you thought you could get out of this mess by dying. Unix command, restore.
What's going on? No, no, no!
And that's our show.